So one thing I always get asked in my comment section, and you guys will be surprised how often I get this question, is why do I still work at Amazon, and especially why do I still work at Amazon if I have a degree already? Why don't I go use my degree? Why don't I quit Amazon right now and just go work where I got my degree with? I get that question super often, and when it comes to me personally, that is probably one of the most frequent questions that I get about myself and why I still work at Amazon and all that stuff. So I'm going to be answering that in today's video, and yeah, let's just get started. I have a couple of reasons listed. I have about 4 reasons listed on why I still work at Amazon instead of using my degree, and let's get straight into that. I think this video could be really interesting, so definitely stay tuned. So I'll be completely honest. Number one, I hated school, and I really only got my degree to satisfy others. The complete truth about my degree is that I only got it because I felt a lot of pressure from my family and just people in general and kind of society in general. I felt a lot of pressure on me that you had to get a degree, and that if you don't go to college, go your 4 years, get a bachelor's degree and do all that stuff, you're pretty much a failure. And I honestly genuinely felt that, whether it was pressure from my family or just pressure from society in general. There was this stigma that if you didn't go after high school and go directly into college and get your degree, and you tried to do anything else, pretty much, you're pretty much a failure. I felt that I just had to get a degree to please others. I'll be completely honest, I only got my degree to please others. If it wasn't for that, I would have never gotten my degree. If I didn't feel pressure from other people to get my degree, I wouldn't have gotten in it. I never had any interest. I hated school. I hated high school. I hated college. Even though I did really well in college, I really despised it. I hated my time there. I just genuinely did not like school, and I only got my degree because I almost felt forced to, and I just felt the pressure on getting it. And that's pretty much one of the reasons on why I don't use my degree and why I still work at Amazon, is because I only got a degree in the first place because I felt forced to, and I felt like I should, just to please others. I didn't get it for myself, and I definitely never planned on using it, to be honest. Number 2 is that YouTube is my passion, it is my goal, it is my dream job, it is my hobby, it is all of those things, all bundled into one. I love YouTube so much, and Amazon essentially helps pay for my dream job in YouTube. It essentially helps pay for it, whether it's through regular paychecks, whether it's through the time off that I get with Amazon, or whether it is the money that I make from this channel, running this channel, whether it is one of those 3. Again, the YouTube paychecks, the Amazon paychecks themselves, or just the time off that I get with Amazon, whatever it may be. Amazon genuinely helps this YouTube channel a lot. I'll be completely honest, if it wasn't for Amazon, I probably wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have anywhere near the same amount of subscribers that I have on this channel. I wouldn't have anywhere near the same amount of subscribers I have on my other channel. I just wouldn't have that many subscribers if it wasn't for Amazon. Amazon has helped me so much. They helped me save money to buy equipment. They helped me give me 3 days off, which is a lot of time to be able to edit videos, film videos for 2 separate channels, all that good stuff. 3 days off is amazing. Amazon helps me get through that. And then again, I make money from these videos, and it might not be the most amount of money, it might not be a lot, but it's still money nonetheless, and any cent helps towards this channel. Any money that I can put back into this channel, whether it be buying equipment, whether it be buying like a new camera, a new microphone, or whether it be upgrading my setup. Like I said, I'm going to be upgrading this entire setup soon, maybe within the next couple of months for sure. I already bought some of the equipment today, so I'm super excited about that. But whether it be that or whatever it may be, Amazon helps me get through my YouTube channel stuff. It helps pay for that. It helps fund the content that I make. If it wasn't for Amazon, I wouldn't be able to make this content, pretty much. So, and then not only that, the main content that I make on this channel, C11, is what it's like working at Amazon. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for me working at Amazon, I wouldn't be able to make this content. And if I were to quit Amazon today, I would no longer be able to make this content, because I would no longer be able to keep up to date on what's going on with Amazon right now, what's the biggest news at Amazon, what should I talk about. I wouldn't be able to come up with video ideas anymore. And if it wasn't for that, I just wouldn't be able to do this. So it would genuinely make no sense for me right now to quit Amazon while I'm still running this channel, because then the channel would die and that would be it. It genuinely, for my YouTube career, for my passion, it just doesn't make sense to do that while still working at Amazon. So of course I'm not gonna quit Amazon because it helps me make this content. Now, do I plan on staying at Amazon forever? Of course, I don't want to spend the rest of my life at Amazon. Of course, I do not plan on staying here forever, but it just makes no sense right now while my content is doing well to quit. And for those who are wondering what my degree is in, I'm gonna cover this up real quick, but here it is. This is just a little plaque I got. Paralegal studies, that's my degree. You probably can't see that because it's probably focusing on my face, but you might have been able to read that. Here's a plaque I got. I'm not a horrible student. I was actually a decent student when it came to college work. Outstanding student in paralegal studies, 2020 to 2021. Nathan Padilla. I got my degree in paralegal studies. I could go use it right now if I wanted to. If I wanted to try and find a job, I could. I could probably go find a paralegal job right now, but I wouldn't make as much money. First off, I'm making more money through YouTube and Amazon than I would working there, and I have more time off here, and it helps me fund these videos, and it helps me come up with ideas for this Amazon content. So again, it just wouldn't make any sense at all for me to quit my job and go do that. Number 3 on why I still work here. I just don't hate this job as much as a lot of people do. If you guys have followed my channel for a while and watched a lot of my content, you'll know I don't hate this job. I don't necessarily love it, but I also do not hate it by any means at all. I know there's so many people out there that are like, why do you have a degree and you still work here, bro? This job is horrible. This job is trash. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't love it, of course. Like I said, it's definitely not a dream job by any means. And I definitely don't want to spend the rest of my life working at Amazon, and maybe not even the next 5 or 10 years working at Amazon, but I don't hate this job by any means. This job is actually pretty decent in my opinion. The pay helps me put a roof over my head. I'm able to afford this apartment and food because of this job. I don't hate the job. It's not horrible, so I don't really see any reason to quit. I'm not unhappy while working here. And overall, it's just not that bad of a job. I know a lot of people really hate working at Amazon, but for me personally, it's not that bad. And then number 4 on why I still work at Amazon and haven't gone and just quit my job and go use my degree. I told myself pretty much Amazon is the last person I ever want to work for, or the Amazon CEO is the last person I ever want to work for. I don't want to work under anybody after this. This is the last time I will ever work under somebody else's wing. I'm never going to do it again. I told myself that this YouTube stuff is what I'm going to do, and I will never get another boss again. That's just facts. I don't have any plans or intentions on working for somebody else ever again. I just see no reason to. I don't see why, when I can continue to do my YouTube stuff, which is the stuff that I'm super passionate about. I could be my own boss. And even if I don't do YouTube, I can go do Uber. I can go make money for them and be my own boss there. If I don't want to do that, I can go do truck driving and be my own boss there. Whatever it may be, like, there's so many options nowadays to just be your own boss and work on your own. And I have no intentions on ever working for somebody ever again. And that's just how I am. I don't like working under people. I like being my own boss. I like making my own income. I like being my own manager of my own schedule. Whatever it may be that I do in the future, I know my plan is YouTube and that's what's going to happen. But even if I for some reason decide I don't want to do YouTube anymore, which I don't think would ever happen, but if I ever decided to do that, I'm not going to sit here and go work for somebody else. I'm going to go and find my next business project, whatever is going to make me the most money, whatever is going to make me happiest, whatever I'm most passionate about. Of course, that is YouTube, so I don't have any plans on stopping that, but if I did stop it, I would just go do something else where I'm going to make my own money. My goal in life though is YouTube. I know that this is what is going to happen, and honestly, I love YouTube. I love doing it, and the schedule that I get to make with it, I get to be my own boss. I don't have to report to anybody. I don't have to worry about hitting rate for YouTube or anything like that. Like, I just do my own thing. That is another thing, and another reason that I'm still working at Amazon is because I told myself this is the last time you're working for somebody else. So I'm not going to quit Amazon and then go work for another person. I'm going to just do my own thing. I'm going to keep making this YouTube content while I can and just continue. Hopefully the career improves. Hopefully everything goes better with YouTube, and I'll stick with Amazon in the meantime. So those are pretty much the main 4 reasons on why I still work here instead of go getting another job or using my degree. Again, number 1, pretty much I hated school. I only got a degree in the first place because I felt the pressure to do so. Number 2, YouTube. Pretty much YouTube is my main passion, my main goal, and I don't want to work for anybody else. I just want to do YouTube. And also number 4, I don't want to work with anybody else. And then number 3, I just don't hate this job as a lot of other people do. I know a lot of people really hate this job. I'm not one of those people. I don't I don't love this job. It's not amazing. To simply put it, it's just okay. I don't hate this job. I don't love it, but I definitely don't hate it, so that's another reason. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to make that video because I get the question all the time, why do you still work at Amazon if you have a degree? Most people are pretty respectful about it, but I have had a couple of people who are just a little bit like, what are you doing with your life? Why are you still working at Amazon? And yeah, I kind of wanted to address it here. That's why I'm still working at Amazon. It makes no sense for my YouTube career to quit Amazon right now when it's funding my YouTube career, and it just overall doesn't make sense for my content. And again, I don't hate the job. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to end that video there, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you've been at Amazon for a while. Let me know why you're still here. Are you saving up for something? Or are you planning on getting a college degree and Amazon is funding that and then you plan on quitting? Or just let me know down in the comments below why you work at Amazon. I want to know why you guys work at Amazon. I want to know if you've been here for a couple of months or maybe even a year or so. Why do you still work here? and what are your plans going forward. I think everybody should have some plans going out past Amazon, unless Amazon truly is your dream job and you're truly super passionate about it. Unless that is the case, I think that everybody should have a plan after Amazon. My plan is just to continue to create this YouTube content, do as best as I can with it, and just continue to make content for all of you to all enjoy. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it though. I'm gonna end that video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. I love you all. Peace.